Merci, hello, bonjour. I want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the unceded traditional territory of the Algonquin Nation. And I want to acknowledge that today marks a significant step forward in Canada's relationship with the Métis Nation. I am honored to share the stage with President Chartier to sign the Canada Métis Post-Secondary Education Subaccord, an agreement that confirms the Government of Canada's commitment to providing post-secondary education supports for Métis students and closing the gaps between Métis citizens and non-Indigenous Canadians. Chronic and persistent gaps in education, in good jobs, in child services are a direct result of the colonial structures that we have yet to fully dismantle. Education is a silver bullet. This signing reflects our shared determination to smash those structures and together provide a brighter future for Métis Nation youth through education as we walk together down this path of reconciliation. To make this happen, Budget 2019 proposes an investment of $362 million over 10 years and $40 million ongoing to support Métis Nation post-secondary education. These funds will support three key areas: student supports, education governance capacity, and community-based programs and services to support students. More importantly, these funds will support 7,300 post-secondary students from across the Métis Nation that want to pursue their dreams. The message conveyed to me by the Métis Nation has been clear. You don't want programs controlled by the federal government. You want programming created by Métis and led by Métis. So we heard you. Together, we will jointly develop the design and delivery of culturally appropriate educational services and programs. This will give the Métis Nation students access to education systems that best address their needs. One of the key components of this accord is the creation of the Métis Nation post-secondary education program. Through an intensive process of policy co-development, the program will establish new approaches to improve the education outcomes of Métis Nation students. In the short term, this means we can find local solutions to local needs, tailoring programming to fit the capacities and strengths of each governing member of the Métis Nation. We are committed to achieving reconciliation with the Métis Nation through a renewed government-to-government relationship, a relationship based on the recognition of rights, respect, cooperation, and partnership, because that is the foundation for real change. Improving educational outcomes for Métis Nation students is pivotal to that transformation. It is central in restoring, revitalizing, and strengthening the economic and social sustainability of the Métis Nation. It is equally vital in the social and economic well-being of our country as a whole. This accord and the investments announced in Budget 2019 will help make sure that Métis Nation students have the same quality of education and opportunities for success as other Canadians. Because when Métis students succeed, Canada succeeds. Merci. Thank you. Merci.
President Chartier.
Good morning, and thank you for those kind words, Mr. Reagan. Thank you, Dan, fellow citizen of the Métis Nation. Today is a good day for us. I was just in Northwest Saskatchewan on the weekend, Friday, at a graduation in La Loche, Saskatchewan. On the stage were 20 young persons. Almost half were what we call treaty Indians back at home, and the remainder are citizens of the Métis Nation. Before today, before this announcement, before this new initiative by the Métis Nation and Canada, those Métis students standing on the stage would not have that opportunity to have a place to apply to pursue their post-secondary education. Some of them probably would find a way and a means to do it, others wouldn't. So that had an immediate impact on just that one small historic Métis community. You could multiply that dozens or hundreds of times over, and the impact in the next, say, 5 to 6 years will be quite noticeable. Not only in the area of post-secondary education, as this government moved forward with the Métis Nation on the path of reconciliation. In last year's budget, there was $450 million over 10 years for early learning and childcare. Again, something that was so critical to our people. Many of our people are actually young, single-parent individuals. In fact, on the stage in Meloche, there were several mothers with toddlers that were graduating. So all of these put together opens up great opportunities for our people. Reconciliation between Canada and the Métis Nation, between this government and the Métis Nation, is very much well and alive. Never in the history of the Métis Nation have we seen such tremendous and positive movement. Never in the history of the Métis Nation have we seen anything like the past 2 federal budgets, where over $2 billion has been allocated to our Métis Nation governments. That, to me, is reconciliation in a meaningful way. Not only are there platitudes or talk of reconciliation, there's actually action and resources put forward to enable the Métis Nation to continue on that path. We've had over a century of struggle since we were dispossessed from our lands and resources, which is another matter that we'll be pursuing and are pursuing at the Section 35 rights reconciliation tables between the federal government and our governing members. As we move forward on all of these fronts, we are going to, I believe, finally come to a place where we can say that yes, the Métis Nation is a true partner in Confederation. That yes, although we joined Confederation in 1870 through the Manitoba Act and the Rupert Line Order, we did not have a true partnership. Should have been, but didn't happen. But now, under the leadership of Prime Minister Trudeau and his team of cabinet ministers, we are well entrenched on the road to reconciliation. And again, today's signing is evidence of that sincere effort on the parts of both the Métis Nation and the Government of Canada. Thank you.